there's one guy that particularly stood out among anybody. Andy pitched very well for the first 6 innings. I felt like probably when we scored all those runs, he might have gone out, lost a little bit of concentration there that one inning. And one of the toughest innings to pitch is after a big inning for a pitcher. They go back out there and they score a lot of runs. The fifth inning and the ninth inning, but maybe even as difficult to go after you go back out after you've been sitting in a dugout for a long time and they score a lot of runs. I feel that's kind of what happened because his pitch count, I think he was at 53 pitches before that inning, and all of a sudden he jumped to 87. So he threw a lot of pitches that inning, but you know what? He pitched, he got to win. 9 different hitters got at least one hit in the game, so I thought it was a team effort from my standpoint. Of course, I got the game-winning hit, the home run, and David had a good game with 2 hits, but just about everybody had at least one hit. And we played good defense.
Coach, the same situation happens again next Saturday, and you've got Suarez sitting in the dugout that long. Is there any hesitation in not sending him back out because he was maybe getting cold?
Really not what you're throwing. He was in like 53 pitches, so you don't want to get him out that quick. You want to get it. Plus, if it's tournament time and he's pitching that first game, you want to save your bullpen.
Right.
So you don't want to get in the habit of taking the guy in a situation like that right there. He's just got to bear down. And I'm always hollering, we got to have 1, 2, 3 after a big inning, trying to guys to not get them not to relax and lose their concentration and that type of thing. So, but the real deal is you got to pitch no matter what. He's got great stuff. He's just got to challenge guys.
What does it say when your team keeps putting up double-digit runs? I mean, what goes through the mental process? I mean, are you afraid it's going to run out?
Well, you always, you never want to peak too early. We're playing pretty good right now, and which is a good thing. And I think our players are getting better. But the thing that's good is different guys every night. Just getting hits, and 9 guys got hits, not 3 or 4 guys, but the whole team got hits. And it's just a good effort by our team. As long as you continue to get good efforts by your team, and they've made a few mistakes too. They've made a few errors and walked some guys, so gave us some opportunities that not always going to happen.
We talked a little bit last week about Carl Chester and trying to get him out at the bottom of the lineup. He had a big hit for you tonight in that first big inning.
Yeah.
What does that do for his confidence?
Well, I think he's battling, trying to he knows he's been struggling a little bit there, and every hit he gets is big, and the fact that it's a confidence factor. He's a young guy, he's a freshman, he's trying to make it to the next level, but he's a very talented player, and I think he's going to be a very good player for us.
Would you say that your team is in a pretty good routine right now?
Well, I think we're playing good. I mean, anytime we won, 7 in a row? Is that what it is? I don't even know what it is, 7 in a row. But, we're in good shape in our division and the conference, and we're in good shape in the rankings, and we just got to continue to grind away. We're not where we need to be at the end of the year. We need to be in the top 8, and we are not in the top 8. We got to get there. We got to continue to grind away and play well. We got a tough schedule to finish out the season, and the conference is really good. I mean, so you got to play every game.